My name is Delainey Zuniga, and I had myelodysplastic syndrome with aplastic anemia.
When Delainey was a baby, she was very energetic, very smart, very funny, as she always is.
She was just the tiniest little thing. Remember just holding it was just like her in the palm of my hand when I brought her home. She was very special and she's a fast learner.
We began to think something was wrong when she was acting really lethargic, kind of, and I thought she was just sick, maybe with a little flu or a cold, and she started getting little red bumps all over her face. As I was getting her ready to go to the doctor, I noticed bruising. There was some on her cheek, a few on her legs, and it was very, very scary. I knew something was wrong, so we ran over to the doctors.
Jen took her into the medical office, and then she ended up going home.
Within probably 10 minutes of arriving home, we got a phone call from the doctors that just shut everybody's world down. They told me from the blood tests that they think my daughter has leukemia.
It took them over a week to determine that she had that particular disease. They kept saying it was leukemia and doing test after test. They put the poor baby through so many bone marrow biopsies, and it was really awful waiting to hear what the diagnosis was.
They were trying to figure a way to treat it, and I think the only way to treat it was a bone marrow transplant.
So while my 2-year-old was being prepared for her transplant with chemo and radiation, I myself was getting some shots to ready me for giving her my bone marrow.
And you think, how can this happen to your kid? She was happy one minute, and now she's got to go through all this right now, and she's so little. You just don't think it could happen to your kid.
When I was little, I had to wear masks and gloves and I couldn't play with other kids because the germs could make me sick.
She had to continue to get certain treatments and then have her blood tested frequently so that she could be strong enough to continue on. And I was elected to be the one to do the blood draws, and then on occasion I had to give her shots.
Over the past several years, due to all the treatments, there has been some complications. But me and her mom are very grateful that she is cured.
On December 11th, I was excited that I get to celebrate my 9th year of being cancer-free.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society was right there for us. They provided not only emotional support, but I knew all the treatment options they've been looking at and the research they were doing for the cure.
Due to LLS and all their research and studies they do, children like Delainey are now surviving.
I'm very excited now that I'm cancer-free because I do not have to stay inside and be isolated, because now I can have sleepovers, go to Mexico, and go camping.
Carlos and I are very, very grateful for LLS, as well as our whole family.
We're just very proud to be part of this campaign this year.
Thank you, LLS.
Yeah, thank you, LLS, for saving Delainey.
Thank you, LLS.